Conceptual thinking is projection, the opening of truth. Conceptual thinking is projection, the inventive opening of the truth of being. Projection does not fabricate what is open. Projection does not fabricate what it opens, it answers the call that precedes it. What is projected overpowers the projection itself and grounds its necessity. Projection unfolding returns into that which opens. It grounds itself by re-entering its own clearing. Projection appears arbitrary only to representational thinking. In truth, it is bound to ground through hidden necessity. The ground is not prior to projection. It emerges through projection as its own condition. Projection is the transformation of openness into necessity. The projector is not given in advance. It becomes what it is through the projection. Projection unfolds the projector and all at the same time captures it within the open domain. The essence of the projector is both revealed and concealed in the act of projection. Yeah, just leave it there. Every opening is a clearing that simultaneously installs concealment. Truth is not mere disclosure, but the unity of clearing and self-concealing. The clearing grants persistence only through grounding that shapes history. The clearing grants persistence only through grounding that shapes history. The more originary the opening, the deeper the concealment it carries. Inceptional thinking is the fathoming of ground. It rests only by opening what is most question-worthy. To rest on the ground is to remain within questioning as an unceasing opening. Questioning rests only by entering the extreme oscillation of the events. The leap into the event is the grounding of Dasein. The beginning is the greatest event, the concealed origin that reaches furthest ahead. The beginning is sovereign because it withdraws while grounding all emergence. The beginning is not the new nor the eternal, but the unexploited origin of possibility. To think the beginning is to confront it through repetition as transformation. The other beginning arises only through confrontation. The confrontation is not succession, but transformation through repetition. The other beginners must be grounded entirely in being as event. Inceptual thinking prepares the beginning by sustaining the tension between origins. Inceptual thinking appears useless because it does not produce beings. Its highest usefulness is the rescue of humans into being. Rescue is not practical outcome, but ontological transformation. Being cannot be said directly. All saying speaks from its truth. Bearing silence is the highest law of thinking beyond logic. The word that bears silence does not signify, it grounds. The word that bears silence does not signify, it grounds. The other beginning arises only through confrontation with the first beginning. The confrontation is not succession, but transformation through repetition. The other beginning must be grounded entirely in being as event. Conceptual thinking prepares this beginning by sustaining the tension between origins. Conceptual thinking appears useless because it does not produce beings. Its highest usefulness is the rescue of humans into being. Rescue is not practical outcome, but the ontological transformation. The one who seeks has already found. Seeking is the mode of holding what withdraws. The one who seeks has already found. Seeking is the mode of holding what withdraws. Original seeking does not terminate in possession, but sustains relation to concealment. Finding is not acquisition, but the grasping of self-concealment as such. Concept is not generalization, but epitome, the gathering of the turning in the event. True conceptuality arises from steadfast belonging to the event. Concepts grasps not the common, but the unique occurrence of being. Essence is not generality, but essential occurrence. All essence is event. All event is the unfolding of what is most unique. Projection is the establishment of rank within the unfolding. Conceptual thinking is transition, a passage that is also a descent. Transition is necessary because the self is not given, but must be grounded. Selfhood arises only through belonging to the truth of being. The event is the center in which all essential occurrence gathers and differentiates. Time and space arise from the relation of being and truth within the event. The event is the clearing, concealing of truth as transport and captivation. Language cannot directly speak being, it must be transformed to carry its truth. True saying emerges only where saying and hearing share the same origin. The language of beings must be transfigured into the language of being. Conceptual thinking is a conjuncture, a joining structure by being itself, not constructed by thought. Its structure, path, and limits are granted by the event, not imposed by method. Being is not a being among beings, but the event through which beings emerge, withdraw, and conceal themselves. It is the groundless ground that both gives and refuses presence simultaneously. Being shelters itself in concealment, and what appears as clarity in the world is already a distortion sent in the absence of being full of disclosure. Being shelters itself in concealment, and what appears as clarity in the world is already a distortion sent in the absence of being's full disclosure. The world of technology and representation is not real, but it is a derivative condition in which being appears as calculable, controllable, and exhausted of mystery. Where beings dominate perception, being withdraws. Where stillness is cultivated, being approaches. Where being dominates perception, being withdraws. Where stillness is cultivated, being approaches. Where beings dominate perception, being withdraws. Where stillness is cultivated, being approaches. Human existence is fundamentally groundless. Every attempt to secure a foundation in beings conceals the abyss from which existence arises. Solitude is not isolation, but the condition in which the truth of being becomes audible as the noise of beings recedes into silence. To encounter being is to undergo a rupture in identity. The one who stands after the encounter is not the one who entered it. The essence of thinking is not production but attunement, not assertion but listening to what withdraws. The leap is the transition from the beings to being, from representation to participation, from mastery to belonging. To leap is to abandon the security of the given. To leap is to abandon the security of the given world and to enter the event of being as its site and occurrence. To leap is to abandon the security of the given world and to enter the event of being as its site and occurrence. The leap is not movement in space, but transformation in essence. The human becomes Dasein, the clearing in which being happens. Every genuine act of thought is already a leap. Every genuine act of thought is already a leap insofar as it suspends the authenticity. Every genuine act of thought is already a leap insofar as it suspends the authority of beings and opens to the concealed. Every genuine act of thought is already a leap insofar as it suspends the authority of beings and opens to the concealed. The ones to come are not defined by biological or historical identity, but by their attunement to being as the concealed ground of all existence. They recognize life not as an object to manipulate, but as a gift that simultaneously gives and withholds itself.